Welcome back to the channel. Join us today as we explore 3 of the most popular spots in Maui to snorkel: Molokini Crater, Coral Gardens, and Black Rock Beach. I will share our experiences and the positives and negatives of each one. Which snorkeling site in Maui should you choose? Well, the things that I looked for when choosing a tour or place to snorkel were the snorkeling spots that were included, the price, the type of the boat, we prefer the large catamarans, how long the excursion is, what I would like to see while snorkeling, like mostly fish or sea turtles, and also what all was included if it was a boat tour. What were the food options? Is there a bathroom available? Molokini Crater is a top snorkeling and diving site located about 3 miles off of the southwestern coast of Maui, Hawaii. It is a crescent-shaped, partially submerged volcanic crater. It's actually the rim of an extinct volcano that erupted over 200,000 years ago. We chose the Four Winds boat tour and absolutely loved that they had a large seaboard with a clear viewing window. Our 7-year-old tired quickly of the snorkel mask, and this was such a great option for him. I was able to have him lie on the board at Molokini Crater and Coral Gardens, and then I just pulled him around by the long rope. He could see almost everything I could see, and I felt very safe pulling him around. He did have his life jacket on while lying on the board. When you first get off of the boat, you will likely see a lot of blackfish called triggerfish. As you get closer to the side of the crater and the coral, then you start to see the more colorful fish. Molokini Crater is just under a half-mile wide. It rises from 300 feet below the ocean surface and peaks at about 160 feet above sea level, so half of it is underwater. There is a shallow cove that is known for its diverse array of marine life, including over 250 species of fish. There is no sand beach at Molokini. The cove slopes downward and then drops off to the deep ocean floor. The area is a marine life conservation district. Visibility ranges from 100 to 150 feet. And the inner part of the crater, where you snorkel, is about 20 to 30 feet deep. Access to Molokini is exclusively by boat. The waters at Molokini Crater are relatively calm, and it is protected from the bigger waves. The morning seems to be a better time to visit with calmer conditions, less wind, and more fish to see. The water is amazingly clear, and the sunlight easily penetrates through the water, resulting in a healthy coral, algae, and fish, which make it a great site for snorkeling. If you are heading to Molokini in the winter months, you may also see humpback whales on your boat ride out. Several tour operators offer morning trips to Molokini for snorkeling, diving, and whale watching. The tours that we took to Molokini usually left around 7 or 7:30 in the morning from Maui Harbor. We were given breakfast and lunch and always had plenty of time to snorkel. This is my favorite spot to snorkel in Maui because of the clear water and the fact that you are out in the Pacific Ocean swimming and snorkeling at a submerged volcanic crater, and there really isn't anything around except a few boats. Be careful not to get too close to the rock so that you don't damage the coral, and also for safety reasons. You don't want to get injured from the waves slamming into the wall of rocks. Adults will have a snorkeling float on around their waist for safety and buoyancy, and children will usually have a life jacket on. Adults can wear a life jacket if they want, but this will put them in a more vertical position in the water, so most will choose to wear the waist flotation device, since while snorkeling it's easier to see into the water if you're floating on your belly. Choose whichever option you feel the safest in and whatever is best for you. The water temperature at Molokini ranges from 74 to 78 degrees Fahrenheit, and if you are snorkeling on a bigger boat, they will likely ask if you want to rent a wetsuit. I have snorkeled here a few times before with one and without one, and the wetsuit does help. It's probably worth the $10 or $20 fee to rent it, especially if you get cold easily. It helped my young son stay warmer in the water, and I really was okay either way, with or without it. It is chilly when you first get into the water, but for me, each time I adjusted very quickly, and honestly, I never really thought about the temperature of the water again after that first moment of getting in. Coral Gardens is located just south of Lahaina and stretches underwater from the south end of Papalaua Beach towards the cliffs.
Coral Gardens.
Coral Gardens is a popular Maui snorkeling spot due to its calm waters, coral reef, abundant sea life, and close proximity to the island. This was my first time at Coral Gardens. We have taken 5 boat tours in total, and somehow, whether they were a morning or an afternoon tour, we were always taken to Molokini Crater. So I was excited to see Coral Gardens. The positives are that it is a short boat ride to get here versus twice as long to get to Molokini. I was able to find some colorful fish near the wall and the coral, and the photographer on our boat tour even found an octopus. I was holding a CJI camera on a stick while I was snorkeling, and the octopus tried to steal my camera, and the photographer actually had to unwrap it from the stick. What I did not like about Coral Gardens is that when we were there was a dirty film on the water, and second, the close proximity to the highway. It just didn't feel like we were snorkeling in a cool exotic place, kind of like it feels when you get off the boat in Molokini. But honestly, I ended up seeing some of the best sea life on this trip to Coral Gardens, so it was worth it. Usually Coral Gardens is offered as the shorter afternoon tour option, so I do still recommend trying it out. Black Rock is located at the northern end of Kaanapali Beach. The Black Rock was created from the lava flow, and there is a rugged rock formation that stands out. This site is considered sacred, and it has cultural and spiritual significance to the Hawaiian people. The beach is known for snorkeling with the fish and sea turtles and the cliff jumping. Hawaiian green sea turtles are the largest hard-shelled sea turtle in the world. They can become 4 foot long and weigh over 300 pounds. They mostly eat algae and seagrass, and their shells can look brown, yellow, or green. They are able to stay underwater for hours, and all sea turtles are listed as endangered species in the United States. It is a federal offense to harm or even touch a sea turtle. It is recommended to be 10 feet away from the sea turtles, whether you are on land or water. Sometimes while snorkeling, the sea turtles will swim directly under you, but you just do your best to move out of the way and give the turtles space. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed snorkeling with us in Maui.